What's up guys, it's Luke here. I'm going to be showing you a trick today that's called the world's fastest card trick. Okay? And here it is. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to take one card off the top of the deck. In this case, the two of clubs. Okay? But you see, this deck is Magic Deck. It's a fake deck. I ordered this deck off the internet. It's called the world's fastest deck of cards, made by Bicycle. Happened is you don't know when it could happen. These cards are so unpredictable. I mean, you don't know when it could happen. And it just happened. The two of clubs changed into the four of clubs when it just being one card. Show that one more time, give the deck a little cut. Take one card off the top of the deck. One card off the top of the deck. In this case, the five of spades. But once again, the world's fastest deck of cards. I mean, you never know when it could happen. And it just happened again. And it's only one card. One more time, see if you can catch what happens. Okay? Oh, take those jokers out. Well, let me get these jokers out for a second. I didn't realize I still had them in. Okay, they're gone. As you can see, it's just a normal deck of cards. Okay? Give it one more little cut. Take one card right off the top of the deck. Yeah, sorry, I grabbed four, I think, there. I keep on grabbing more than one. Okay? Okay, in this case, the Eight of Hearts. World's fastest deck of cards. But you know, it doesn't even need to be that fast. I can even cause it to happen. If I just do that, it gets scared of me and it changes into the Seven of Spades with just one card. Okay, this is an amazing effect. And first off, no, this is not a magical deck. It's a random deck, regular deck of playing cards. There's no such thing as the world's fastest deck of cards. I just made that up to make the trick more believable. Okay. A lot of you probably already figured out that I take two cards off the top and not just one. And while I'm doing this, it's a great time to tell you about this new double lift I learned from Miss Mag 822, or card trick teacher. What you do is, let me get on this angle, is you're going to push off with your thumb a whole bunch of block of cards. And then, like this, and with your thumb and index, or middle finger, you're going to, I'm still practicing, block off, feel the two cards from the top, and then turn it around, and then bend it against your thumb. Because when they look over there, it's usually hard to see that it's two cards if you're holding it right. Okay? So when first thing, take two cards off the top, or one card off the top, but it's really two. But you're probably wondering how I get to do that. It's very simple, really. It takes a lot of practice to do it really fast, but here it is from the back view. All I'm doing is peeling down the first card and hiding it behind the second card. But from your angle, oh wait, that's a bad one. See, look. That's all I'm doing. But from your angle, you can never tell. But how would I show it's one card? Well, that's simple too. When I just did that, all I do is I take the card from the back and drop it onto the top part of the deck. Now, I ran into this problem a lot, and if you do too, here's what you do. Like, people might say, well, duh, you just dropped it right on the top of the deck. And you can say, are you sure? Because by my calculations, or whatever you want to say, not my calculations or something, really, because from what I can see, the top card of the deck right now is the Eight of Diamonds, not the Ten of Spades or Ten of Spades. And of course, you're just going to do a double lift there to show that that's one card. really two. Practice this in front of a mirror a lot, so that when you're holding it up, practice taking 2 cards off, and practice doing it real fast. When you get real good at it, you can say, oh, as you can see here, I have the 6 of diamonds, and I guess I have the 7 of hearts now. You can just work it into a conversation, show them a card trick, like, hey, have you heard of the world's fastest deck of cards? Oh yeah, I have the 8 of diamonds right here, right? Wrong, I have the 10 of spades. Practice in front of a mirror a lot because you need to learn how it's going to look from their point of view. And you need, because a lot of times, I'm still doing it a little. I'm doing it to my friends, family. I do that, and I'm still kind of showing that, or I'm doing it over much, so you can see the card. You need to practice it doing it the right angle, and eventually you'll get to where you can just do it without even thinking about it. There's 3 different ways you can do it. One, just like take your hand and like do a bump, like you're throwing a card in there. And you can even, like, before the trick starts, take a look at the top card. So you remember the 10 of hearts the entire time. When you take off the 2 cards, you can say, okay, I have the Jack of diamonds, and I'm just going to take a random card, the 10 of hearts, right here, a bunch of cards, and I'm going to throw it right there, and it turns into the 10 of hearts with just 1 card. Another way to do it is by flying, like kind of waving it in the air. 1, 2, 3. Same thing every single time. Or 1, 2, 3. So it's just 1 card. And the final way to do it, other way to do it is just by blowing on it. Some people think blowing is better because when you're doing it to a friend, they might hear the snap that you're putting on when you're bringing the card back. So when you blow on it, it kind of gives it a little less noise as you're blowing over the noise. Or, you know, you might tell them to say, on the count of 3, say Alakazam. 1, 2, 3, Alakazam. And they'll be the one drowning out the sound of it instead of you. And that's the world's fastest card trick. I hope you like it. See you next time.